Alright, what I'm going to do today is debunk peak oil theory put forth by the liberal establishment and the geo-socialists. You got your earth here. Let's try to see if I can draw the United States. And well, it's alright. Anyway, you got your Texas T. You got your original Pennsylvania crude. You got your Alaska North Slope and the pipeline. You got that shale sitting out there in the Rocky Mountain area. Bakersfield, California. The Gulf, you know how it goes. You got your communists up there in Canada, and they're sitting on some shale.
Tar sand bar.
That's coming to the forefront. That's about 1,000 years worth up there. Anyhow, the point is, according to so-called peak oil theory, the United States peak production happened in the 70s, and we're on the downslope now, and that's, they say, why we went to the Arabs with the embargo and all that. But the truth is around that same time, a socialist movement infiltrated the U.S. government and made the claim that all this wilderness and this barren wasteland was worth a damn, and so we should preserve it. And the fact is that there's at least 5 times as much oil as we've extracted so far just sitting under the ground all over the damn place. We can't touch it because these communists say we're ruining the environment. Well, I say poo-poo on that. I say read the Bible.
The Bible says.
The Bible says. Well, not in so many words, but the Bible says when Jesus, there's Jesus in his robe, when he comes back, he's going to, that's Jesus on a funny day. I'm sorry about that, but when he comes back, he's going to expect that we use all these sources. We haven't even touched this shale yet, and they're just kicking into gear on these tar sands. He wants us to use all this oil going into Jesus like that. Oil on Jesus, oiling on down. Burn it all up.
You know damn well it ain't gonna run.
I got this new Dodge Ram on there. A power on this thing you would not imagine. It's Hemi power. It's a carryover from the little 60s technology where it's got the head, cylinder head's got a hemisphere on it like that. I could talk for hours about that, but the point is we got a lot more oil than the liberal establishment is saying we do, and we got to burn it up. We got to drench Jesus in oil by the time he comes back, so there ain't no peak oil. All that land. I got to tell you something about nature. Nature doesn't give a damn what we do to it, you know. It says drill, drill, drill. And that's just about all there is to it. So the graph here really looks a lot like this. You got 500 years of oil going out like that, and you got Jesus waiting at the very end of it, you know. Bring it on. Anyway, that about sums up peak oil. The theory of peak oil.
Up from the ground in a bubbling crude.
But wait, there's one more thing I almost forgot. You got your abiotic oil, which is basically bubbling up from the ground like the Beverly Hillbillies. It ain't made from no dinosaur, dude. It's made 24 hours a day. Replenishing, bubbling up, replenishing all these other sources. So even on top of this, I mean, this graph's just going off the chart with all this abiotic oil. Some Russian guy, one of the good Russians, was the one that discovered it. So don't believe what the liberal media tells you. That's the bottom line in these presentations.